Welcome back to the Freedom Queen podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about what it means to lead a lot of people. So, in my life, I have always been chosen as a leader, and I'm sure you have been the same. Let me know inside the comments if you as well have always been a leader. People just chose you, picked you to lead the group. And the thing is that sometimes you want the responsibility and sometimes you don't want it. It really doesn't matter. You're a leader. And if you are a leader, that's a great responsibility. It's amazing positioning in life if you're a natural leader. And sometimes if you take it the wrong way, you can make it be a burden. So it's so tempting if a lot of people look up to you for you to say, you know, you really don't want the burden of it all. It's like people, I'll never forget, there was a time in my business where there was this day where like everyone wanted something from me. And I started to feel myself getting frustrated. And frustration is a really bad state to be in. I think that frustration is actually a worse state to be in than anger. Because at anger, at least you know the truth. You're angry. In frustration, it's usually you're drowning in it. You can't really create and think clearly. You can't think clearly or create clear thoughts. So I'll never forget, everyone was wanting something from me. Bridget, I need blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of people. And I'll never forget, I was standing outside and I transmuted it into, what a blessing. What a blessing that so many people want something from me. Because it wasn't just that they wanted something from me. It wasn't like when, a child wants something from you or a family member wants something from you. It was actually that they all desired to be led by me. So every request that was coming from people, it wasn't that they wanted something like an object or a product. It was that they wanted to be led. They needed my leadership, which is a different type of demand or desire from your customers, from your team, from your family. When people want to be led by you, this is entirely different than people demanding something from you that they want to take. And oftentimes in my business and my life, and I guarantee in your life and business that it's more common than not that people are just asking for leadership. And if you can see this as a really awesome responsibility, this is great that you have this, you will transform people around you. So there was a time in my business where I remember it was like I went from kind of being this woman showing up on the internet, having the time of her life, to being Bridget James, the Freedom Queen, like kind of out of nowhere. And I remember at that time, I didn't realize how many people looked to me as a leader. And it happened because I had just started really scaling for the first time. I had crossed 6-figure sales month, and then it was a $98,000 cash month, and I had a multi-6-figure launch. And very quickly after that, I made a post and I got a lot of hate on the internet. And I realized that my voice really mattered. So whether it's you're getting criticism, or whether it's that people are asking things of you, or you have a lot of messages coming in and inbound requests, whether it's criticism or just demands or asks from people, I want to remind you that that's because people see you as a leader. They want to work with you. They want to hear your voice. They want to know what you have to say. And this is a really big jump for people when they're becoming famous and known in a really beautiful way, is understanding that there's going to come a time where you have to make the transition from this being this figure, this fame figure, celebrity, to being a leader that's known, that moves people, that is excellent. That's why in this season, The art of becoming famous is not probably what you think it was or what the world would think it is. It's not, here's how to become a celebrity and look a certain way. It's, here's how to be excellent. Here's how to be the real you. Here's how to see people. Because there will come a time in your business, being a CEO, a leader of a team of a lot of people, where people are looking to you. And if you want to collapse time, recognize this. Don't block the people that want to learn from you. Don't stop people who are in your inbox asking you questions, your team who wants to learn from you, your clients who want to ask you questions. All they're saying is they want to learn. They want to grow with you. They want to learn from you. And they want to be led by you. And that's a great responsibility. And sometimes it also means that you need to set up boundaries. You need to have better boundaries with your client communication, with your DMs. And this is something I talk about inside of my mastermind program, Infinite, is scaling, but still having the quality of relationships with your customers and with your audience. Scaling, but still feeling connected to the heart of people. A lot of people teach growth and scaling as remove. I don't do that. Growth through deepening. But there are certain systems and roles and ways that you can expand your brand and your own identity that help with this, that allow you to be able to serve more people but maintain quality and quantity at the same time. Quality is influencing quantity. Because as you grow, more is going to be required of you, but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, because this is where you actually get to expand inside of the company. And as we talked about in the past episode, as you expand into the real version of you, the new identity, there are going to be parts of your old identity that you are attached to, and it makes sense why you're attached to them, because they really served you. In some way, those attachments to those old identities served you until it didn't. Now it's time to grow and scale it in a different way. And a part of that is taking responsibility and being the captain of your ship, the CEO, the writer of your story, and knowing that with being a leader also comes responsibility. That every single person that you're interacting with, your accountant, the people that help you around your house, your family, people are looking for leaders, which is also why I take my role as your mentor very seriously, because I also know what it's like to be a leader, and you want to be led by someone. You want to have a relationship with someone that understands you and that can also hold you, because if you are leading a lot of people, it's also critical that you have relationships and spaces where you can be led at the same time so that you can keep growing, which is why I'm always here when you desire that. Because if you're leading all these people, what I never want you to do is isolate yourself. Because what is tempting to do is realize you have all this responsibility, and then you isolate yourself, which is the most dangerous thing on the planet to do. It's very dangerous, as we've talked about in season 1. Don't isolate yourself. That's the scariest place to be. Don't pull back. This is why I deeply love mentorship and personal development and relationships and finding people that are also on their own journey of growth and expansion, because you can come to me and say, hey, I could really use some support and help. And I have you. I've got you, because I'm also leading myself. Leaders also need to be around other leaders. So if you've created something fantastic, if you're just starting, if you've created an 8-figure, multi-8-figure plus company, congratulations, you are a leader. And what I have found is that if you want to serve more people, you want to have a bigger audience, You want to have more people on your Zoom. You want to have more clients. You want to have a bigger team. You want to have more followers. Then it comes down to how are you leading the current people that are in front of you? When you lead in a much bigger way, you're willing to have difficult conversations, you're improving yourself constantly, you will grow and lead more people. So this is our final episode inside of The Art of Becoming Famous. This is around our annual May program that we do every year. So look out for it when it comes back around in May of 2027. And our next season is on freedom and quantum leaping. So I will see you in our next season, season 3 on the Freedom Queen podcast, which is all around freedom. I love you very much. Go create something excellent. Go make more of yourself. And I'll see you in the next season.